Are you familiar with the big five personality traits, Clara? Ever heard of it?
Yes, yeah, I have.
Okay,
But you can describe it in high level for anybody who hasn't
sure.
yet.
Sure, I'm going to. So I don't even remember what all five are, but I know one is conscientiousness, one is neuroticism, and one is disagreeableness or agreeableness. So that's the one that I want to focus on. So
Mm,
the part about being disagreeable or agreeable, and the thing about the big five personality traits for people who are not familiar with the concept, and you can Google it, it's easy to find. It lays out five traits that everyone has some level of in life, and some people are high on a trait and some people are low on a trait, but it's not about good or bad. It's not a measure of good or bad where you are on the scale. It's just a measure of who you are as a person, because every personality
mhm,
is unique. So one of those five traits is agreeableness. Agreeableness are people who are high on agreeableness tend to be very compromising people. They're the type of people who want to get along with everybody. They like to go along to get along. They may be more compromising. They just want to make sure everyone's together. They're the type of people who don't like to be by themselves. They like to be part of groups. They're very team and group oriented type of individuals. Whereas those who are low on the agreeableness scale, these are the type of people who are much more willing to voice disagreement with other people. They're the type of people who like to do things by themselves. They are the type of people who don't mind being by themselves and doing things on their own. And from the people who are high in disagreeableness, this is where you find a lot of entrepreneurs. You find a lot of solo athletes. You find a lot of people who just do things their own way. Doesn't mean that they don't like people. Doesn't mean they can't get along with people, but they have a much more
mm.
independent streak. Let's just put it that way. I am extremely high on the disagreeableness of the big five personality traits. I'm not a very highly agreeable person. And again, this is not, that doesn't mean you're a negative person. Doesn't mean you're a bad person. I have a lot of friends. I can make connections. I can talk to people. We're talking right here, right?
Yes.
So I have the ability to be agreeable, friendly, personable, life of the party. I'm not an introvert. I like to be around people, but I am high on disagreeableness, being that what that means is if I'm in a room full of people and someone offers an opinion and I disagree, person who's high in agreeableness won't say that they disagree. Person who's high in disagreeableness will say right in front of everybody, I don't agree with that. And they'll tell you why they don't agree. And they don't mind if nobody else agrees with them. That's a disagreeable. I'm that type of person.